My name's Julie and I'm here in Dundas, and this is my 14th hike to cover the Bruce Trail in the city of Hamilton. So I'm in Cascades Park, which you've seen at the beginning and the end of my last two hikes. And I can get on the Bruce Trail at the very back of the park. There's an access point, but you can also get on the Bruce Trail in this area from Sydenham Road. But there's lots of street parking here, so this is a good place to start from. Today I'll be hiking 5.6 kilometers or 3.5 miles on the Bruce Trail. I'm starting in Dundas at Cascades Park, which is the blue pin on the left, and I'll be heading east into the Rock Chapel section of the Royal Botanical Gardens. I'll see Borers Falls, then I'll take the Ray Low side trail to my car parked at the Borers Falls Dog Park. Sydenham Hill in Dundas is also known as Clara's Climb in honor of Clara Hughes, the Canadian cyclist and speed skater. She is the only athlete to win multiple Olympic medals in both the Summer and Winter Olympics, and Clara Hughes regularly trained on Sydenham Hill in the 1990s. In another episode of This Could Be a Waterfall, I present Dyment Falls. Come in the spring and you might see it. So this is either my second last or third last hike on the Bruce Trail. I'm gonna check out the weather forecast because I'd like to finish this soon if I can. Not because I don't want to hike in the wintertime. I've got crampons, I've got underlayers, like I'm not really worried about that. I've got the gear. But it's the fact that my phone battery does not like freezing temperatures that I'm concerned about. And if it's pretty bad, I'm gonna not go all the way to Smoky Hollow and end off with my next hike. But I will make it to Waterdown no matter what. There were two guys way back there who arrived to the cooking structure and picnic shelter area on their dirt bikes, which I'm pretty sure they're not supposed to have on the Bruce Trail. And they're standing at the lookout, enjoying a little joint, and it smells so much. I can still smell it. Oh, okay. I can't smell it anymore, but I've been able to smell it for a long distance down the trail. The Bruce Trail is home to some Eastern White Cedar trees that have grown clinging to the cliffs of the Niagara Escarpment. They don't really get very big, but they are some of the oldest trees in Ontario. Studies have been done of these white cedar trees clinging to the cliffs, and in this area, trees have been found that are at least like about 400 years old. I found this book, The Last Stand by Peter Kelly and Douglas Larson, at the Hamilton Public Library. It's a really good read if you want to find out more about these ancient Eastern White Cedar trees. This is the oldest living Eastern White Cedar on the Niagara Escarpment that I could find record of. Its estimated year of germination is 688, which would make it 1,338 years old in the year 2026. This tree is in the Mount Nemo Conservation Area close to Hamilton, and it's over 800 years old. Eastern white cedars don't normally grow large, but these cliff cedars are especially small, and it's not because of a lack of nutrients. They're small because there isn't a lot of available space to establish roots. The ancient cliff cedars are twisted by the wind and weather, and the trees that survive just don't grow beyond the root system's capacity to support them. This tree is in Lions Head Provincial Park, and it's over 1,000 years old. These cedar trees have survived the European settlement of Ontario because they are inaccessible, out of the way of agriculture, and have no perceived monetary value. Of course, I am not studying these trees, so I don't know, but I'm standing next to one of those small twisted cedar trees right now. So there's the root right in front of me. There is a whole section of the tree which it looks entirely dead and has fallen over, but then if you continue to look down the cliff, all that greenery that you can hopefully see, that is growing from there. So if you're ever walking along the Bruce Trail or exploring the Niagara Escarpment and you see a cedar tree which is tiny, clinging to the side of a cliff, like all gnarled and twisted, you might be looking at a tree that's hundreds and hundreds, or maybe even almost 1,400 years old. It's only been a couple of weeks since the winter time change, but I have to say it feels really, really good to get out, spend some time outside in the forest, get some sunshine and vitamin D. So I've reached the point where I'm going to veer off the main Bruce Trail and go down a side trail to get to where I park my car. But my next hike, I'm going to continue up the Bruce Trail and continue hiking in Flamborough and in Waterdown. I'm at the Raylow side trail on York Road, right down York Road towards Dundas. In about a kilometer, there is a City of Hamilton bus loop where you can catch different routes. I just parked my car right over there in the Borers Falls Dog Park. So I'll see you next time on the trail.